everybody, we're going to do a math lesson this morning. We are going to solve some addition using our part-whole thinking. I know I'm going to be successful when my brain is going to think in that part-whole strategy. I know I'm successful when I can add together and get an answer. And I know I'm successful if I can check that my answer is reasonable. Okay, so I've had to do some thinking before I even started. I know what my brain is going to need. It's going to be able to think about adding. I've put my addition symbol down as something I need to think about. And because I know it's adding, I know I'm going to have numbers that are going to get bigger. And that way, if my answers get smaller, I know I've made a mistake. I'm also going to have to remember about using a part-whole, remembering that two parts go together to make a big piece. I'm also going to have to think about my place value. I need to remember that my numbers have hundreds, tens, and ones. Sometimes they might have thousands in them as well. That's how I'm going to have to think to do my questions. Okay, so let's start with a question together. So the sum that I've got written down is that I'm going to add 215 added to 312. I'm looking for the answer, so I'm looking for the big part. I need to think about both of my numbers. My number's almost 200, almost 300, pretty close. So my answer's going to need to be about the 500 mark. And if it's not, I'm going to be asking myself a question because I know my numbers are going to get 200 plus 300, 500. I should be around 500. Right. Thinking about my place value. If I think about my numbers in their place value, I write it on the back of here. I'm going to have some ones. I know I'm going to have some tens, and I know I'm going to have some hundreds. So if I think about my numbers in place value, I've got 215 and I've got 312. If I was going to do my vertical format, I could do it that way, but that's not what we're doing today. We're part-whole thinking. Okay, I'm going to start with my ones because I always start at my ones column with adding. I've got 2 ones in this number. I've got 5 ones in this number. 5 plus 2, I can start 5, 6, 7. I'm going to have 7 ones in my whole. Now I'm going to move on and think about my tens. I've got 1 10 in this one. I've got 1 10 in this one. 1 plus 1. Okay, I'm not even going to pretend that I need my finger calculator for that. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now I'm going to think about my hundreds. I've got 300 in this number and I've got 200 in this number. 3 plus 2. Let's get that finger calculator out so I don't get it wrong. 3, 4, 5. Yep, 527. Right. I'm going to check my answer. Is it in my reasonable guess? It's 500. I've got 527. Yeah, Miss Brown, you've done a great job. Good work. I can also then go back and check if you are wanting to think of it that way. I've got 2 and 5 is 7. 1 and 1 is 2. 3 and 2 is 5. Yes, Miss Brown, good work. Right, in your pack today, you'll find there's a couple more examples for you to do, thinking in our part-whole. Have a think about our 2 numbers that we're going to add together. Think about how to break them up into tens, ones, and hundreds. Don't forget to do an estimate to check if you're right. Mum and Dad can check it on their phone to make sure that your answers are all correct. When you finish, take a photo and email it to us or put it in your pack and bring it back when we take your pack back from you. If there are any problems, you can give some teachers a call or an email and we'll do our best to help out. Hopefully you're doing okay in this lockdown. We're doing okay here and we're looking forward to seeing you again. Okay, see you in our next video.